Hi folks, how are you doing? I hope you're fine like me. Today I'm gonna read a text about butterflies. Yes, I, ju- I only need to search for the text on my cell phone and then I'm gonna read to you and you can active your subtitles and your automatic translation to know about this story if you are only beginner of English. But if you are advanced, you can active the subtitles to read to read and listen to this podcast, this story. I found I found the test and then I'm gonna read it. Stay tuned and let's go. The brave little butterfly. Early one morning, the sun slowly appeared in the sky. The air was fresh and cool, and small drops of water rested on the green leaves. In the middle of a quiet garden, a small cocoon was hanging from a thin branch. Inside the cocoon, something amazing was happening. A butterfly was preparing to enter the world. For many days, the butterfly had been inside that cocoon. Before that, she was only a caterpillar. She spent her time crawling on leaves and eating fresh green plants. Her life was simple: eat, move, rest, and eat again. But deep inside, something was changing. The caterpillar did not know exactly what was happening, but she could feel that a transformation was coming. Finally, on this bright morning, the cocoon began to move. Little cracks appeared on the surface. Slowly and carefully, the butterfly pushed her body forward. The cocoon opened. The butterfly slowly came out and rested on the branch. Her wings were small, soft, and wet. She did not fly immediately. Instead, she waited patiently while the warm sunlight touched her wings. The butterfly looked around the garden for the first time. Everything was new. The trees were tall and strong. The flowers were colorful and bright. Bees were flying from flower to flower, collecting nectar. The butterfly felt a little nervous. Can I really fly? She wondered. She moved her wings slowly. Once, twice, three times. The wind passed gently through the garden. Then, with a small movement, the butterfly left the branch and entered the air for the first time. She was flying. At first, the butterfly did not go very far. She simply moved around the same tree, trying to understand how her wings worked. Flying was not easy. Sometimes the wind pushed her in a different direction. Sometimes she moved too fast. Other times she almost touched the ground. But little by little, she learned to control her wings. After some minutes, the butterfly landed on a beautiful red flower. The flower smelled sweet. A bee was already there. The bee looked at the butterfly and said, "Good morning. I have never seen you before." The butterfly smiled. "Well, Today is my first day in the sky, she replied. The bee seemed surprised. Your first day? That is incredible. Welcome to the garden. The butterfly looked around with curiosity. Is the world very big? She asked. The bee laughed softly. Oh, yes, much bigger than his garden. The butterfly felt both excited and a little afraid. A bigger, a bigger world, she said quietly. The bee finished collecting nectar and prepared to leave. If you want to explore, the bee said, follow the wind. It will show you many places. Then the bee flew away. The butterfly stayed on the flower for a moment, thinking about those words. Follow the wind. She looked at the blue sky. Maybe today could be the beginning of a great adventure. That was a story about the butterfly. Thank you for sharing, for following the scene with me, and see you in the next story. Bye bye.